It's in the title. I don't need to say it. But anyway, carrying on with what I started, and I'm itching my wrist right now. I think this top's for boys, I'm not sure. Fuck yeah. New moon, bitchlets. New moon. Let's carry on. Book 2 begins with Bella angsting about reaching the old age of 18. Really? Old? It's not that old. Old is like 102. Just a thought. Which she worries which will make her some sort of cradle snatching freak, because her boyfriend Edward is internally was changed when he was 17 years old. I'm sorry, the fact that he's 109 means nothing to her, and that's weird. Edward cheers up Bella by giving her a mixtape. No. Unfortunately, later, Edward changes his mind, takes it back, and dumps the bitch. He leaves her in the forest by herself, and being a woman, thus without a sense of direction, she gets lost and almost dies. If I was her, I would have just gone home, you know, just gone home, gone on the internet, and just cheered myself up. Bella spends the rest of the book going crazy, imagining Edward's voice and partaking in more self-destructive activities. Is this the one where she just sits there for fucking ever? You don't see her go up to piss, you don't see her, she doesn't eat. During this time, she befriends Jacob. Yay, Jacob, we love that guy. Who has the long locks that's just wow. And then, you know, he turns out to be a fucking werewolf. And it's obvious he's still better for her than... It's just occurred to me that he went for Bella, and not being able to have Bella, he went for a daughter instead. She finally regains Edward's attention after she deliberately, knowing how far it is, the fact that there were rocks at the bottom and that the sea was going haywire that day, she jumps off a fucking cliff. Edward, being a 13-year-old girl, thinks Bella has died and goes to Italy to commit suicide. He attempts to do this by exposing himself to the sun at noon in an Italian town. Since sunlight doesn't actually harm Twilight vampires, one must assume that Edward was hoping some Italians would see him at full sparkle and beat him up for being gay. Bella teams up with Edward's sister Alice, yay, who turns out to be straight and taken, but is still way better for her than Edward. Just saying. To rescue her ex from whatever the fuck he was trying to do. After a crazy mix-up that finds Bella and Edward temporarily in an Anne Rice novel, Edward re-accepts her. It's like, come back to me. And I'm gonna read this. This novel thus teaches us two important lessons for young girls everywhere. One, if a guy dumps you and says he doesn't love you anymore, he doesn't mean it. All you have to do is beg and destroy your fucking life to show him how much you really love him, and then he'll come straight back to you. No. And number two, it is perfectly cool to string along innocent but decent guys who are crushing on you and then dump them immediately as soon as your ex-boyfriend reappears. End of. What the fuck. And totally normal if said ex-boyfriend forbids you from seeing an old friend. After all, your love for your ex must be much stronger because he makes you feel alive and dangerous, since he is always on the verge of killing you and stalking you. Anyway, I guess that's just that's it. That's all there is for book 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Blah 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 blah. Bye.